2 minutes here to kickoff, Seth, and the Leopards won the toss and took the football.
They did. We did win the toss. Braylon Watson, captain for the Leopards tonight, won the toss. We will be going towards or away from the scoreboard towards the school here at Rivercrest. Be from left to right on your radio / computer / iPad / all of those things. That will be the way that we're going. And segueing off of what Ron just said about the offensive line, Ben, tell us about our isolated player of the game.
It's going to be 5 of them, and really more than that as they come in and out, because we are going to select the offensive line as our offensive player of the game, really an offensive unit of the game. And the reason for that is when you are going to run the football as much as we're going to run the football, not this coach's show, but the last coach's show, Coach said we want to run it. We want to throw it about 10 to 12 times a game. That's kind of our target.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you, if we can get by without throwing it at all, we would do that. If we could get by if we can pick up 6 yards of pop and just march down the field, we'll do it. And so in order for that to happen, that offensive line has to do what they've really been doing a great job of, which is dominating the line of scrimmage. This is going to be we need this to be a physical football game, because I do believe we are the more physical football team.
Our linebackers as a group have really stepped up and played well. But if I'm going to give the gold ring to a group that's stepped up, Seth, from sophomores and whatever, I've got to give it to the offensive line. Some of those kids are on the defensive line too, but it's just the offensive line.
That's the way it goes, 4A schools, there's a lot of kids playing both ways.
Well, hopefully on this first drive, we'll surpass 3,000 yards rushing for the year as a team, and that is a really impressive marker when you got a sophomore running back leading the way and 3 sophomore offensive linemen blocking up front.
Jalen Dupree and Braylon Watson back deep to receive for the Leopards. Rivercrest kicker is asking for applause from the crowd as he gets ready to kick. Kick is away, going to be fielded by Watson at the 16. He's up over the 20, 25. Now looking to get to the outside over the 30, pushing the pile forward. Looks like around the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Leopards there.
Yeah, very decent field position and left-footed kicker, so we'll have to.
You saying he's kicking from the wrong side of the ball?
Well, from the other side of the ball to me, but I don't know what of importance that is, but it just struck me that they have a left-footed kicker.
Couple of things to note here. We like I said before, 2,980 yards rushing as a team. Jalen Dupree's at 1,471, so he's just 29 yards away from 1,500. And, folks, for a sophomore running back in this conference, that's an incredible number.
That's actually number 6 in the state.
Dupree comes to the line. Watson behind him, pistol lock formation. Snap to Dupree, looking to run off the left side. Now cuts back, falls forward. Going to pick up, looks like 2 yards there, down to the 34-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, a couple of Colts came in from the back side on that side and really got a hold of him before he got started and held him for. They're going to give us a yard, Seth.
We're going to come to the line. Looks like trips left. Couple of upbacks back there for Braylon Watson in at quarterback. 2nd and 8 from the 34. Here's the snap. Watson looking to run up the middle. Side steps a man up over the 40-yard line, dives forward. Looks like they're going to give him the 41. Not a very favorable spot.
Wow.
Well, actually, they're going to go with the other spot with 42.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
a
about
better.
that's about right, because he went down and rolled and slid a little bit, and some of the Leopards thought he had the first down. He had it, but his knee and body had been down prior to that. Need a third down conversion here with less than a yard.
Rivercrest opening up in a 3-4 defense, but those outside linebackers are up on the line, standing up, so it's essentially a 5-2.
Dupree in, pistol lock formation. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Watson, looking to run outside. Now cuts it up. Not a whole lot there. He's going to lose yardage, and now it's going to be a 4th down decision for the Leopards.
Yeah, the Colts did a really good job of stringing that out from going to our left and to their right, and we actually lost about almost a half a yard on this. 4th and 1, and the Leopards are looking at it.
And when you try to run wide against this team, you're playing to their strength, because they are very, very fast. This is an athletic group. The other side of that is they're clogging the middle. They're wanting you to run outside. They're trying to force you to run off tackle, and we've lined up to potentially go for it. It'll be interesting if we're trying to draw them off sides.
Trips right, snap to Dupree, looking to run up the middle. He lowers his head.
He's
short. He's not going to have it. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Wow. Yeah, the Leopards wanted to make a statement here and go ahead and go for it, and the Colts made a statement of their own and actually held him for no God. They gave him, I guess, a half a yard. Nonetheless,
they're going to measure.
They're going to measure.
It.
I don't think.
I think he's the ball's several inches in front of the marker, and
he's full ball short.
More of a courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ball has not made it to the 42, and I believe the line to gain is after the 42.
Yeah, we're a full foot short.
So it'll be good starting field position for the Colts, right on the 42-yard line. The Leopard defense is going to have to come out and make a stop.
The one guy that you want to try to locate is number 11, Michael Rayner. He has 60 receptions on the year and over 800 yards, so he's their number one target. The Leopards have to find him in every formation.
Sharp brings his team to the line, motions his running back to the backfield, got a man split to each side. Give his to the running back up the middle. He's going to be tripped up but fall forward for about 3 or 4 on first down.
Yeah, Hunter Adams in there to finish up and stop him where he did after gain the 3. Leopards really need to stop here, guys.
Going to be 2nd and 7. Looks like same formation for the Colts, except moving it up back over towards the left side. Shifts the running back to his right. Sharp, double handoff. Got some room to the outside, lowers the shoulder and barrels over a couple Leopards. First down, Colts.
And, we mentioned it actually at the end of the broadcast last week that Rivercrest will do a lot of tricky things as part of their natural base part of their offense. And right there we saw a double handoff. That's not a trick play for them. That's something that they just normally do as part of their offense.
Twins right, split left. Couple up backs, brings a man in motion. Jet sweep, double handoff, looking to pass.
He's
got a man open.
Wide open.
And it is touchdown Rivercrest.
Yeah, that was a wee bit on the run. And number 3 for Rivercrest, Clay Burks, the senior wideout, got behind our corner and got behind our safety. And he was basically standing down there by himself, man.
Yeah, and when you have a team that is going to do this, they're going to run trick plays. That's just part of what they do. That's part of their identity. Your eyes have to be disciplined, and you have to stay true to what you're supposed to be doing on defense. And Coach Plumlee talked about it. The concern about busted coverage, got to get those cleared up. You have to play your role. You can't assume anything. You have to play your position on the field and where you're supposed to be based on what zone coverage you're in or man coverage you're in.
Rivercrest might have to take a delay of game to get the kicker out onto the field.
That tiny shoe with 6 seconds left. They're not going to make it.
No, it's either going to be a timeout or a delay of game here. And it looks like it will be the delay of game.
There is a penalty against the coach, delay of game.
Unable to get the natural shoe off and get the boot on. We got a straightaway boot kicker, guys. Little flat toe action.
Yeah.
Nobody seemed upset, so this must happen a lot.
Yeah, they're not hollering and jumping up and down. He must have plenty of leg
snap,
too.
Good
he's
hold,
got plenty
kick
of leg.
is away. There was a flag down. It was good, and I believe it was offsides on the Leopards.
Yeah,
so
offsides.
I'm sure it'll be declined.
Unless it was dead ball.
Offside will go against the Leopards.
So the old adage, you never take points off the board. So, okay.
I think they blew the play dead.
Yeah, they must not have had an option because they're going to kick it in again, so you would just take the points.
Usually,
so take 2.
Okay.
Good snap, good hold, kick away.
Okay, help me, guys.
And it is good.
Okay, help me, guys. Most of the time when you have an offset like side, it's a free play for the offense. Okay, anyway, 8:46 left in the first quarter. The Leopards down by 7. We'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium. Rivercrest stops Malvern on downs for Malvern's first possession, and then 3 or 4 plays later, run a nice trick play pass for a touchdown, and it is 7-0. Kick is away.
Quibbler.
Little squib kick, going to be fielded by Carter Martin at the 25. Now looking to get to the left side, nothing there, just going to fall forward. Maybe 27, 28-yard line.
Hey, Ben, we're seeing a lot of that speed and athleticism. You know, the kickoff team, they're not as big and hefty as the regular guys going out there, but boy, I tell you what, they've got some speed. They really do a good job of covering.
They do a good job of covering, and then, of course, the ball was not actually getting to Carter very fast, but it was rolling in such a way that you couldn't charge it. You kind of had to wait on that big high hop, and so it just turned out it was not kicked well, but it turned out to do what Rivercrest needed it to do in order for them to get down and cover.
Leopards come to the line, 1st and 10 from the 28. Twins left, snap to Braylon Watson looking to run off the left side. Gets forward, and he's going to be brought down just short of the 35. We'll call it the 33. Gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, that 5 on first helps a lot to open up your playbook.
Yeah, what we really didn't expect was, I think Rivercrest had 1 negative play and then probably 2 more where they stopped us for no gain. I don't think that we kind of anticipated that, so it'll be interesting to see what they're doing up front and then what our coaches are going to do with our offensive line to negate that and try to make some adjustments.
2nd and 5, Twins right. Snap to Watson looking to run. Now cuts up. Not a whole lot there. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage or possibly gained a yard.
I know it's early, guys, but I tell you what, the Colts have really presented our offensive line some problems, and they're playing their gaps and playing their technique and causing the Leopards a little bit of problem here early.
It is, because they played Truman, who likes to run the football. Truman scored 36, and we like to think we're probably a better running football team than Truman, so this is a little bit of a surprise early.
Evan Myers in at quarterback. He's looking to throw a screen pass to Janelle. Got a lot of room to run. He's over the 40, 45, 50. 45. Lowers the shoulder and going to be brought down around the 42-yard line. First down, Leopards.
One thing that you can do against a team that is very aggressive, and that's what Rivercrest has been. They've been run blitzing. That's one of the reasons that they've been getting us behind the line of scrimmage. They're bringing guys. Well, one way to hurt a team that's going to run blitz on you is you sneak somebody out right behind them, hit them with a little screen pass over the middle, and that's exactly what happened right there.
It's good to see big old number 5 out there moving around better, too.
Going to be trips right, split left. Dupree to the left of Myers. Here's the snap. Give is to Dupree. Looking to run. Now cuts it up. Got a little bit of room. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he may be gone. He's over the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Leopards.
So here's the adjustment. When we had them all boxed in, they were run blitzing everywhere. So what does the coach do? They bring in Evan Myers, the quarterback that can throw it. We force them to defend the pass. We spread out some wide receivers. We force them to spread out. And then at that point, you let that big offensive line, now that they've got some space, create more space. And then first play, we give it to Dupree. Boom. He takes the distance out of that formation.
That put him
over 1,500. That got it.
Gave him the yardage he needed and got it quick.
Carter Martin on to hold the kick of Rodea.
And really, really good answer. We needed an answer and got it.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is away. And it is good. With 7 minutes left here in the first quarter, it's 7-7. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium. Tie ball game 7-7 with 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Jesus Rodea has the ball set to be kicked for the Leopards. And it is sky kick angled towards the right side, going to be fielded at the 35 and step out of bounds there.
While we got a second here, guys, I'd like to remind you, I mean, hey, our ISO players really did a good job on that drive. I mean, that offensive line, who are our ISO players, really opened up some holes and did a good job.
Yeah, and it helps when you can clear out some of the muck, because by putting some wide receivers out there, they've got to guard them. You put a quarterback out there, it puts the safeties on high alert.
Yeah.
So it allows your linemen to not, when you've got those 5, now they're not blocking 8, they're blocking 5 or 6. And those are, with our offensive line, I'll take those odds against most of the teams we play.
1st and 10 from the 35. Rivercrest comes to the line. Twins left, split right. Couple backs in the backfield. Now bring a man in motion from left to right. Sharp looking to throw. Now going to tuck it. He's up over the 40, tripped up, and going to fall down around the 41, 42-yard line.
Yeah, that surprised me. He's a lot more agile than I thought he was, and nice run there of picked up 8.
Good coverage downfield. I mean, everybody was blanketed.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those 4 down linemen that are rushing right there, what you don't want to do is get turned around and lose the quarterback. And we had a couple of guys kind of get turned around and lost them with their eyes.
Wildcat formation, straight run right here.
That's
Nicely done by the Leopards.
Boy, and that was.
They will try to get him the ball.
Angel Perez met him in the hole.
That's Michael Rayner. They're going to try to get him the ball in a variety of ways, but where he's really dangerous is catching the football.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Colts. Sharp still on the sideline, so it looks like Rayner will be taking the snap again.
Yeah, you can't run out there, get plays with 12 guys, and then run one of them off. And they made that about as obvious as you could possibly make it that's what they did.
I'm sitting here looking at it, thinking, wait a minute.
So that will back the Colts up 5 yards. Now making it a 3rd and 7.
But as we've seen with Rivercrest, that's not a drive killer because they love the chunk play. So whether it's 1st and 10 or 3rd and 2, they're going to try to pick up 40. That's what they do. So they're not necessarily off schedule.
They come to the line, Twins right, split left, back to the right of Rayner. Here's the snap. Rayner looking to run off the right side. He now cuts up, going to be over the first down and down around the 50-yard line. Just a nice job of following the blocks.
Yeah, another thing, too, and it's something that Coach Plumley said, we've got to tackle. And he did a good job, granted, following his blocking, but we missed a couple of shots at him, and he's just that good.
Yeah, he's a shifty guy, can change direction, can pause, patient.
He's going to stay in at quarterback, brings a man in motion, jet sweep to him. Looking to get to the outside, and there's nothing there. He's met by Hunter Adams and tackled in the backfield.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see out of that defense. I mean, you look, there's like 5 white jerseys leaving the football. So, it's when you play a team with speed, you're going to have to react fast. You got to play your position. You got to play your area of the field. You don't need to leave, but when you have a team that's this fast, you can't allow them to break tackles because one broken tackle can result in a whole lot of yards.
3rd and 12 from the 48-yard line. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Wide snap, but fielded. Going to dive over the pile and get back to the original line of scrimmage and bring up 3rd and 10 for the Colts at the 50-yard line.
This is one of those situations you really have to be aware of everything, guys, I think, because this is 3rd and long for them, and we may see another one of those double reverse something, whatever they want to do. I mean,
Sharp is coming back into the game, so more traditional type offense here. They're going to start in twins on both sides, back to the right of Sharp. We'll
Rayner's
see who
in
goes
the slot.
motion.
Yeah, I got to watch Rayner.
Motion from left to right, rolling right, looking to throw. Flood type route, got his man, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Nice play by Hunter Adams.
Well, not only that, I'm looking down there, downfield, and our Holsteady, our number 11, Tyler Golden, really was doing a good job on their number 11.
Yeah, really good coverage everywhere. I mean, as you were kind of looking back, I mean, we had bodies all over. We kind of did one of those Barry Odom type deals where we rushed just a few, and everybody was set back out into coverage, and he forced them to throw it short, and then we reacted and converged on the ball.
Brandon Brownlee on to punt for the Colts. It is 4th and 7. Dylon Carradine back to receive for the Leopards. That's a hold. As the ball is snapped over his head, he rushes to punt it. It's going to land and take a Colt bounce, but still going to be good field position for the Leopards. As that ball was low and went under him, we were trying to break through, and they had a full grasp of one of our defensive linemen's jersey. I don't see any flags down, though.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, that guy, if I'm Rivercrest coach, I'm giving that punter the gold star.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would have been easy to panic. He didn't. He ran back there, fielded it, and he flipped the field about 30 yards from where it could have been. So
same thing happened last week at DeWitt, if you remember.
Heady play by their punter.
Leopards come to the line. Twins left, split right. Watson in at quarterback, Dupree to his right. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Dupree. Now Watson looking to run. He's met pretty quickly, but will pick up around 3 on first down.
Boy, I tell you what, number 56 for the Colts, Octavius Chiranos, I believe I'm going to call that. Anyway, Octavio, number 50, he was there. And he had a fistful of Watson when he turned.
We went back to that direct snap. They crowded inside, flooded a bunch of people inside the tackle box. Didn't get what we wanted. Evan Myers is back in. We'll see if we can't spread them back out.
2nd and 7 from the 38. Twins left, split right. Myers in at quarterback, Dupree to his right. Here's the snap. Myers looking to throw. Got Carter Martin, who has to go down to get it. He does and gets it at the 42-yard line. We'll bring up around 3rd and 3.
And even though we didn't run it right there, the formation that they were in defensively was a much more favorable formation for us to run against than what they have when we have Dupree and Watson in the game, which that's what we've done again. This may be one where we snap it to Watson and he does another one of those little jump passes that we've seen him do. This is a situation where you might try something like that. Looks like Dupree's going to take the snap, though.
Come to the line, Twins left. Is 3rd and a long 2. Dupree in at quarterback, takes the snap, looking to run. Now cutting up. Not a whole lot there. He may have got a few inches, but it's going to be 4, not 2.
The linebackers for the Colts are really doing a good job of playing their technique and plugging the holes, and Dupree really didn't have any place to go on that. Brings up 4th and 2. Leopards aren't going to try it on this one.
Yeah, when they see Dupree and Watson in the backfield together, they are coming. I mean, that's an automatic. They've got it dialed in. They're run blitzing, and so you just wonder at what point do we pull that little Braylon Watson. You know, we kind of fake the dive in and then throw over the top of it.
McAllister on to punt for the Leopards. Good snap. Punt is away.
Nice.
Good punt.
Wow, big punt. Nice punt.
Going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Up over the 20.
Pretty good coverage.
25.
Pretty good coverage, yeah.
Around the 25-yard line. Probably the best punt of the year I've seen.
Gosh, that was a dandy, yeah. There's not enough wind to affect it either way, but I tell you what, McAllister really Chase got his foot into that one.
Senior Nathan Jones down there covering getting the tackle on the coverage. And
What is going on?
Okay. Well, the referee did
illegal procedure
against Malvern.
They'll probably make us punt it again because that was pretty good turnover.
I never even saw the flag. I'm just watching this official down here.
Side judge, yeah. So from flipping the field to attempting to flip it again, we get another. If Chase get another punt like that, it'll be okay.
Coach Plumley would like an explanation. Doesn't look like there is much of one to be given. They're still talking about it.
Against the Leopards before the snap, go backing up to the line of scrimmage, a 5-yard penalty.
Prior to the snap. Okay.
Chase McAllister will find.
All right. Well, that'll make it 4th and 7 then for the Leopards. Ball all the way back to the 38-yard line. McAllister on to punt again.
In case you just joined us, 7-7 tie with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Oh, is that 30 seconds?
Yeah,
okay.
30.3.
30.3, my bad.
Good snap. Punt is away.
That one may roll.
Lands around the 30. Going to be fielded there over the 30. Nice. Well, I was going to say nice coverage, but unable to make the tackle. Did they call him down? I think they called him down. He looked like he was down.
Yeah,
but
I thought. Yeah.
Going to be brought down at the 35.
I think Hunter Adams is the one that got a hold of him and got a knee down on the ground. And
well, I think it made about 7 yards difference or so.
Yeah, I think they were at the 25. Now they're at the 35.
Yeah, okay, 10 yards difference.
That 5-yard penalty.
They netted 10 yards.
Well, you could take the 5 off and say they netted 5.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know. I was told there'd be no math. Twins to each side. Or actually, I'm lying. Bring the back in the backfield. Man split to each side. Give the tailback off the left off the left side. Nice tackle by Watson and Adams. Going to pick up around 3 on first down.
Yeah, Hunter Adams is really he's being active.
Both teams have really done a pretty good job against the run early.
Yeah, Angel Perez is being active.
Short of them having one severe breakdown.
Yeah,
where Dupree got loose.
That is the end of the first quarter. Score here is 7-7. We'll be back in a minute.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back here to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium, Rivercrest High School. Score currently 7-7 after 1 quarter of play as we get ready to start the second quarter. It will be a 2nd and 7 from the 38-yard line for the Rivercrest Colts. They're going to come to the line. Twins left, split right. Bring a man in motion. Give is to him off the right side.
He's got the first down.
Depends on the spot. That's a very liberal spot for him.
That was a very liberal spot.
I
thought he was about a half yard back from that.
He's about a yard short, half yard.
Will be a first down for the Colts as they now have it at the 45-yard line. Twins left, split right, bring the back in motion in the backfield. Fakes the give to him. Quarterback looking to run. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward for a few yards. Braylon Watson on the tackle.
There's some hidden yardage in there. I mean, he got tackled right at around the right around the 47, and then he was just able to lunge for about another yard. And Rayner, who's their super stud, limping off. That would be really bad news, I would think, for Rivercrest.
That will bring Sharp back out onto the field for this 2nd and 7.
He's right down here below us. I can't tell.
Rivercrest going to come out. The Twins left, split right, up back to each side. Now going to shift it back to the right of Sharp. Here's the snap. Give is the tailback off the left side. Now cuts it up, lowers the shoulder, and fighting for extra yardage.
Tell you what, that looked like
the first down.
That looked like a Jalen Dupree run. Got in behind these blockers. 23 for them, can really run with some powers, and that's Colby Turner, another sophomore running back. That he's a good-looking back. He's a smart back, follows his box bend, and runs with power.
3rd and less than 1
and this
for the Colts.
This is a place where you got to be very careful because Rivercrest will likely go for it. They may very well take a shot and try to catch us guessing here.
Here's the snap. Give is to the back. He's up over the 40. Now lowers the shoulder down to the 35-yard line. 1st down, Colts.
Yeah, that's a aforementioned Colby Turner again. Really hit a hole and hit it with a lot of authority.
Well, you're starting to see while Rivercrest won their conference, they are very athletic. The offensive line, good offensive line, and they are chewing up some yards right now.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. Twins left, split right. Couple of up backs here off the right side. Now bring the back in motion. Jet sweep to him. He's going to be hit in the backfield, but able to stay up and going to pick up a couple yards of what should have been a loss.
Yeah. Artis had him back there and just could get a hold of him and wrap him up, but held him to a 1.5, 2-yard gain. So you got to figure they're in 4-down territory, though, don't you, Ben?
Yeah, I would think so, and especially because it's going to take a while to get that. Going to take them a while to get that kicking boot on.
Call it 2nd and 9. Going to stay in the same formation. Now bring the back in motion. This time fake the give. Sharp looking to throw. Post route over the middle.
We can intercept that.
Stylon Carradine,
got it.
Who runs under it, and it will be a touchback for the Leopards. Carradine with the interception.
You could really see that coming. We had guys in front of their wide receivers, behind their wide receivers.
Yeah.
That was I understand that's what they do, but you gotta know when not to pull the trigger.
You know, and these kids were burned a little bit last week, and talking to Coach Plumlee and the coaches, there were a lot of things they were working on, and a lot of what happened last week was just not communication, missed assignments, and what looked like bad coverage was just a missed assignment. Coach Plumlee told me mainly it was just the kids weren't communicating back and forth and talking to each other.
Got to hit your switches.
Yeah, got to get your switches.
Leopards come to the line, 1st and 10 from the 20. Twins right, up back to each side will be Myers with Dupree to his left. Takes the snap, looking for Carter Martin. Ball is low and going to be incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Looking for a quick pop screen out there to Martin.
Yeah, Martin had one man to beat, and the ball coming in low like that didn't have any chance at all.
And I don't even think the idea was to get a lot of yards. What we're trying to do is get those linebackers pushed to the outside, get them thinking about one thing, and trying to create some room later on for future plays for Dupree and Watson right up the middle, because that's where we like to make hay. We make hay between the tackles.
Will be, I believe, Watson in at quarterback. Man split to each side. Watson looking to run up the middle. He's going to lower his shoulder and be brought down just short of the 25-yard line. Actually, may only be the 23.
Brings up a long 3rd and 3. I'm going to call that almost 3rd and 7, Seth.
Yeah, it's 3rd and long, no doubt.
10-4, 3rd and 6.
They're going to call it 3rd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. Come to the line, Twins left, split right, up back to each side. Myers in at quarterback. He takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there is Dupree, and man, he had it, but the hit is able to jar it away. It would have been a 1st down, Malvern, but instead
That's a really
incomplete.
Well, I tell you what, I believe that looked like it's number 3, Clay Burks, cornerback came out. Yeah, it was number 3, and come across there. Perfect timing. Hit him right there as the ball hit him. Actually, he's a safety. My bad. But anyway,
well placed ball and put it in the window that it needed to be, and they came in at the right time, and the contact was able to jar the ball loose. But really nice throw by Evan. I mean,
it really was.
Don't want to take that away.
Gosh, no. I mean, the ball was exactly where it had to be, and unfortunately, the defender got there just at the right time.
4th and a long 6. McAllister on to punt away for the Leopards. Good snap. Kick is away. It's going to land at the 45, take a Malvern bounce. Nice play by Burks to field it. He's at the 50, now breaks through, got room over the 40. Makes another man miss, and finally upended around the 25-yard line by Keelan Janelle.
It just seems like every single person that touches the football for this Rivercrest team can absolutely haul it.
Yeah.
I mean, they can all – I don't know what the 40 times are here, but I'm telling you, if these kids could field a couple of 4x1 teams in the spring and do pretty well.
They also do an excellent job of following their blocks and being patient. And then when they have to hit the burners, they hit those afterburners, and, boy, I mean, they can go.
Well, I have a feeling there's probably a conversation with McAllister, too, on where to place the punts from here on out.
Well, one of the things that they do is they put 2 speedy guys back there, so they're going to cover the whole field. You're almost going to have to place it out of bounds.
That's the thing. You kick it towards the sideline. If it goes out of bounds, great. If not, then you angle them to the sideline and use it as your friend.
And then you run the risk of kicking it way out of bounds. And
well,
so there's no win situation.
You got to trust your coverage. You got to trust your coverage.
Could be. Agree to disagree. I still angle it. 2nd and 9. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap, looking to run.
What a hole. Wow.
Able to break the first tackle,
and the second
tackle.
Yeah.
He falls over the 15. Going to be close to another first down, maybe 3rd and 1.
When Colby Turner again, and Colby's showing us that, hey, they've got a sophomore running back that can go too.
Tackling is so pivotal when you're facing athletic skill players, and that's what we see. I mean, tons and tons of athleticism. You better be able to hold on and bring guys down.
Here's the snap. Give is to Turner, looking to run. He is hit pretty quickly. It's going to be close. I figure he's probably got it, but it wasn't much of it.
Yeah, he didn't need much to get it.
And he didn't get much, but just enough.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Colts. Sharp brings him to the line. Twins left, split right. Turner to the left of Sharp. Here's the snap. Fakes the give. Now looking out. Bubble screen, and that is going to be a touchdown Colts. That was Jaden Stovall.
A 14-yard touchdown pass from Mike Sharp to Jalen Stovall.
And here we go working on the kicking shoe.
Okay, we got there. They finally started the clock. If I'm a coach, I've got somebody over there saying, have that shoe ready for that kid to slip his foot in and tie it up. I mean, he had to. I think he had to almost put a sock on. Not going to make it again.
I think they just come accustomed to having to kick extra points from 5 yards back.
Now he stopped and tie it right now.
I say he's still trying to get that
he's
shoe
still trying to get it tied right.
So that'll back the Colts up 5. Now on to attempt the extra point.
Well, let's see how this goes. Because we were across the line, but their guy moved. So were we in the neutral zone when their left wing back pulled back? Yep.
Offsides. And that's going to give them the 5 yards back again.
I mean, this is twice on PATs against us that we've been offside. I mean, that's.
Well, we've given them the 5 yards back both times.
He has a chance to be 3 for 2.
The rare chance to be 3 for 2. Good snap, good kick. And it is good. So with 6:22 left here in the second quarter, your score, Rivercrest 14, Malvern 7. Be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back to Rivercrest. Kick is going to land around the 20-yard line, going to be fielded by Dupree. Looking to get 4, gets over the 30-yard line.
That was kind of a squib kick. It went out there and it dropped like you hit a sandwich in there and tried to back it up. Nice spin on it, wasn't it, Seth?
It was well done. Dupree did get the ball up to the 31-yard line. Not bad field position for the Leopards.
It's really important on this drive with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half for the Leopards to get something going, because the Colts are going to get the possession starting the second half, and
you want to answer. That's the other part.
Yeah,
you want to. This is an emotional game, and you want to make sure that you're staying right in the thick of it.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run. Now bounces it outside, lowers the shoulder and ran out of bounds.
Riding him a little bit out of bounds.
Yeah, quite a bit, because they were from where they stopped him and where he went out of bounds.
And you can see him coming. Those linebackers, they're inching, and then they are shooting gaps at the snap. They're not waiting to see where the ball's going. They're not waiting to see if it's a pass. They are blitzing. Look at them. They're inching.
Yeah. Second
there they go.
7 snap here to Dupree. He's got a little room this time. He able to shake off the first man,
ball.
reaches forward, ball comes out.
And they're going to give it to him.
They're going to say it went out of bounds. He's going to say it went out of bounds. He's shaking his head.
Yeah.
We dodged a big-time bullet right there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Dupree tried to reach out and get that extra yard, and ball popped out of his hand. Having said that, it's going to be near a first down. It is a first down for the Leopards.
Yeah. And I think they got that last half yard being on that fumble.
Woo! Close. Really couldn't see because, it's right there in front of the bench. And
the only reason I saw was I saw the official shaking his head immediately. That just told me he was telling him, sorry.
Yeah.
No go. Will be Watson on at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw out to Dupree. He's got him on an out route. Now gets forward. Going to be drug over the 50-yard line down to the 49. Nice play on first down.
Yeah, they hit Dupree, hit him in stride, and the left corner for the Colts really come up there and got a hold of Jalen and was able to hold on till help came, Ben.
Yeah, we talked about the physicality, and we wanted to be the more physical team. I'd say right now Rivercrest is matching physicality for physicality.
Yeah.
2nd and 2. Will be Watson staying on at quarterback. He takes the snap looking to run. Gets forward, going to have plenty for the first down as he falls over the 45 down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a really good job by the interior line. Start with Buchholz there over center in the guard, and a lot of want to by big old number 4, Jalen Watson.
You can see it's just keep plugging right at the middle, and the hope is if you can get past, because, they're coming. If you can get past that first wave clean, you're going to go a long way. And so, that's kind of what we're banking on. We're just going to keep plugging at the dam, and hoping it breaks.
Going to be twins right. Watson staying hitting at quarterback. He takes the snap looking to run to the right immediately. Now cuts up. Going to fall forward to the 40-yard line. May pick up a couple on the play.
Yeah, big old number 74, Trent Kimbrough for the Colts. He's a big offensive defensive tackle, the junior, and he is a big kid.
And surprisingly agile for a guy that size. He is their best big man on campus, no question about it.
Well, I tell you what, 56 and 51 have got some size out there on that defensive line too.
2nd and 8. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run. Now cuts up the middle, shakes off one man, goes into a pile around the 40 or the 38-yard line. May give him the 37.
Well, with 4 minutes left here in the first half, it'll be interesting, Ben and Seth, to see what adjustments our coaches make at halftime, because we've done a really good job of making adjustments. And first of all, we need to get something on the board here at the end of this, end of the first half.
We do, and right now the entire playbook's open because you figure this is 4-down territory, so you can run the football here. Evans in the game. They'll be a little bit more spread out as a result defensively. Wouldn't be totally shocked to see us run the football, but we're not in a running formation.
3rd and 5. Myers looking to throw. Miscommunication there as Martin was trying to go deep, and we threw an out route. Now to bring up 4th and 5.
Now this is a passing down for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little miscommunication there. The other side of it, though, number 1, Lath Latham, senior safety. They've got was pretty well run stride for stride with Carter Martin. Leopard's going to take a timeout, guys, and talk this 4th down over. We'll be back after these messages.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field at Colts Stadium. Leopards facing a 4th and 5 from the 37. They come to the line. Twins left, split right.
Carter's got man-to-man coverage on the right side.
Myers takes the snap, rolling. Now looking to throw back, looking for Junell. And he's going to get the flag.
Yeah.
Face guarding, pretty iPad there.
But once again, I'm going to tell you something, guys. The ball was exactly where it had to be.
He actually
a well-thrown ball.
He actually threw it a little short, which helped because it caused was that Janelle or Jabri that was running there? Okay, so he turned around and had to stop. And when you're face guarding, there's no way for you to know that the ball's going to be short. You run through the guy.
Yeah.
And makes it a pretty easy pass interference call for the official. So that's one of those where in the NFL you call it a back shoulder throw, right? That's what you call it in NFL, and you get the corner to run through you because he's not anticipating the ball being shorter or not on target as far as keeping up with the route of the runner. And you throw those on purpose, actually.
Sure you
do.
That's
a very
play.
common placement for that very reason, because that gives you a better than 50-50 chance. Because not only do you have 50-50 chance of catching the ball, but you got the additional opportunity to draw pass interference.
1st and 10, Dupree takes the snap, falls forward over the 20-yard line, going to pick up, looks like around 4 there on 1st down.
And it sure looks like, we're trying to eat up every second of this clock that we can. We would love to end this half 14-14, make our adjustments, and see if we can't become a little bit more dynamic in the running game. Yeah. We have been dynamic in the running game this year, but credit Rivercrest, their run blitzes have been on point tonight.
Twins left. Dupree on at quarterback. He takes the snap looking to run to
there
the left. Now cuts up over the 15-10. 1 man to beat. Now dragging him forward, and I believe he's in.
That's just
they're going to call him at the 1.
Oh, come on.
I can't believe that.
Well, he said touchdown first, and he called him back.
I thought he got slung into the – look at the pylons down.
I never saw touchdown being signaled, but I do think he got
on the backside.
Oh, the far side did?
Yeah.
I was watching the – near side, play side official. Same formation for the Leopards, 1st and goal. Quick snap here, Dupree takes it. Running forward, trying to barrel over people, and I believe he is in. Touchdown, Leopards.
Yeah, it's a nice answer for the Leopards right there.
Just unnecessarily hurting his yards per carry average is all that did.
Stat killer.
Stat killer. Yeah, nice effort on those two plays, particularly the previous play that he got stopped right there at the 1 foot line or whatever, and that was a lot of speed, a lot of effort, and a lot of power on Jalen's part.
Jesus Rodea on to attempt the extra point. Hold for Carter Martin. Snap is good.
Well,
Hold's good. Kick is good. With 2:27 left here in the first half. Score is 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Heat and Air provides both residential and commercial heating and cooling services. Daniel Heat and Air is family owned and operated and takes great pride in making their customers feel like family. With over 40 years of service in the Hot Springs and Central Arkansas area, Daniel is ready to serve your needs with certified technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For your heat and air needs, call Daniel Heat and Air at 501-293-0782.
Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium. Score knotted at 14 with 2:27 left in the half. Jesus Rodea on to kick away for the Leopards. High angle toward the right sideline, going to be fielded at the 35. Now trying to get back to the middle.
We missed him.
And he's got some room as now he's breaking another tackle and still going. He's over the 35.
That was the one thing we didn't need.
Down to 32.
And once again, Kobe Turner's just turning into all Mr. Everything here for the Colts tonight. That was a really, really strong effort to go, and we missed a couple of tackles, and he ran through a couple of tackles. We have a Colt down. It's number 4, who that Braylon Brownlee.
He pops up quickly and runs on off.
Hobbles off the field.
And good news for Rivercrest is Michael Rainier is back on the field, who had hobbled off earlier, and so
I watched.
Glad to see that for him, because I mean he is a fierce competitor, and he's one that Rivercrest obviously would like to have out there, but good to see players come back onto the field, obviously.
1st and 10 from the 33. Give this to the tailback Turner. He gets up near the 25. We'll call it the 20, between the 27 26 yard line. Going to be second and about 4.
Boy, I tell you what, Turner's going to cause a lot of nightmares in the next 2 years up here with this bunch, and then you throw in Michael Rainier. That's 2 sophomores. That's 2 studs they've got coming back, and their future looks as bright as the Leopards does.
2nd and 4. Brings Rainier in motion. Going to give to Turner. He's met in the backfield and hung on to this time by Angel Perez.
There it is. Sophomore on sophomore right there.
Yeah,
and what's interesting is we kind of, and they're going to about to call timeout, but I think we anticipated being the better running football team. I'd say right now Rivercrest has got their running game going.
They do. Yes, they do.
They do. Turner is low to the ground, shifty and powerful, running through a lot of arm tackles right now. And that's, I almost hesitated there. I said we've got him in the backfield, and this time holds on because so many times we've seen him hit in the backfield and not get brought down.
It was like the kickoff when, on the short kickoff return. And we had 2 really good, 2 legitimate shots at him, and the third one maybe, and he escaped from all 3 of them.
Well, what I'm seeing right now out of our coverage teams is we're sprinting down there, but as we get close to make the tackle, we're not really breaking down enough to be able to make a good hit. And therefore, one little cut, you reach out and he runs through your arm. You got to do a good job once you get there, sink them hips and make the tackle.
And one thing that you know about great skill players, you can't arm tackle.
No,
you have
got to break down and
your shoulder on their body, wrap up, and bring them to the ground. And the long runs that we've had, that Dupree's had, they've had opportunities to take him down, but he'll run through arm tackles. You cannot arm tackle really, really talented skill players.
3rd and 4, shift Turner back into the backfield to the right of Sharp. Here's the snap, double handoff.
Double handoff.
led by Braylon Watson.
But that's
he's
going to
be brought down near the line, or near the line to gain, not line of scrimmage.
Okay,
I think he's going to be a little short.
They're going to call it at 4th and less than a yard. What I'm going to call it.
1:15 and counting left on the clock. Rivercrest does have 2 timeouts left.
Leopards really need to stop here. They need to penetrate and turn this ball back over. Okay.
4th and 1, and Malvern's going to use a timeout.
I think the defensive coaches want to tell them something.
We'll take it with them with 59.9 seconds left in the half. Score here 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Rivercrest Stadium. Sharp comes under center looking to quarterback sneak it. I'm not sure he got it, guys.
I don't know that he did. That was.
Leopards say no.
They're marking it in pretty much the same spot.
It's going to be close.
Mike Sharp, close to the first down.
That was a favorable spot.
Whoa. Yeah, it really was.
It was.
Really was. Well, they're going to
measure.
They're going to measure it.
It's still going to be close, I think.
At the angle
I really thought he'd stuffed him.
The angle that we're at, I almost think he's got it by that spot. I think the spot was extremely generous from the play that I saw. But I'm not right down the line either.
No, yeah.
I think he's got it from where I'm looking at this marker here.
23 says it, yeah. Turner says they've got it. They haven't stretched it yet, but
I don't know.
Oh my Lord, they missed it by inches. Wow, big stop by the Leopards. That had to be inches, Ben.
It absolutely was. From Malvern's perspective, you just saved yourself being down some points and them getting the ball. So we talk about football being an emotional game and kind of riding on a few plays.
Yeah.
This could be a play that we look at. Hopefully momentum swings back to us in the second half, because right now we're at a high. And right now they're at a low. And at halftime, that is a long time to be on a low.
I'd like to really put them in a low here and hit them with an unexpected quick touchdown here.
If I've got 23 back there, I don't. And a tall, skinny quarterback, I don't use my quarterback. I give it to 23.
Dupree in at quarterback for the Leopards. He takes the snap. Give is to Braylon Watson, looking to run off the right side. Now cuts up. Going to get over the 30-yard line down to the 31.
And the question is, do we hurry up and try to get this first down? That's one that if we have more practice and we're actually reading it, Dupree's going to wish he'd have kept it.
Get back there.
Because there was a big lot of green for Dupree right there.
Clock ticks under 30 seconds. Malvern has one timeout. Doesn't look like we're in too much of a hurry.
No.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Now going to cut it up. Loses the football.
Jeez.
And Rivercrest gets on it. They're going to have the ball on the 30-yard line with 15.9 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you know they're going to be going to the end zone, Ben.
Absolutely. 16 seconds left in the half, and they've got to go every bit of what looks to be about 31 yards.
And they have 2 timeouts left to work with.
Which means they can use the middle of the field. They don't have to get it all in one big chunk. Everything's available to them. I would expect them to attack the middle of the field if that's what the Leopards give them.
Twins to each side. Sharp looking to throw. Now rolling out to the right. He's got his man in between the 20 and 25. Clock going to stop with 10.2 seconds left. It is going to be 2nd and 2.
It looks like they've got a couple more plays.
I think they stopped him before he got out of bounds, and they had to use a timeout.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they had to use a timeout.
Rivercrest does use a timeout. 10.2 seconds left here in the quarter. Score here 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium. 10.2 seconds left in the half. Score knotted at 14. Rivercrest threatening. Ball on the 28-yard line. They still have one timeout left to work with. Twins to each side. Back is Turner to the left of Sharp. Here's the snap. Sharp looking to throw. Going to air it out towards the end zone.
That's intercepted.
That's almost offensive pass interference.
Yes, it is.
Overthrown.
They didn't call it.
They didn't call it, yeah.
But the wide receiver clearly put his hands in Carradine's back. And
that is incomplete. Overthrown everybody there. 5.2 seconds left here on the clock.
I'm really surprised that they did not take a shot at the middle of the field with their timeouts. But now with 5 seconds left, you pretty much got to go for the end zone right here.
Going to be trips right, split left. Turner to the left of Sharp. Sharp rolling left, looking
Middle's
to throw.
Open. Time's out. Time's gone.
He lets it go, and it is knocked away by the Leopards.
And I believe that was Carradine coming all the way across the field to knock it down.
Carradine just keeps getting better and better and better. Is that Carradine? You don't think so?
It's 21.
Oh, really? Well, okay. Tristan Miles, another sophomore. I mean, where do they come from? Go ahead.
Well, thankfully, incomplete, and we're going to start the second half basically 0-0, even though it's 14-14. We'll be back after some words from our sponsors. Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field at Colts Stadium. My apologies. As we get ready to start second half action here, Malvern Leopards 14, Rivercrest Colts 14. We got ourselves a good playoff football game and some cool temperatures.
Yeah, I fully expect this one to come down to, the last 2 or 3 minutes in the ball game, unless the Leopards have made some adjustments in the halftime, being that we can attack some of the defenses that are throwing at us.
The thing that we were most concerned about, which is the passing game, has not really hurt us other than, kind of the flea flicker reverse pass thing that they did early. We kind of got caught cheating there a little bit. That one hurt us. But other than that, the passing game has not been what's hurt us. And what's hurt us is they have run the football very, very well. And then for us, we kind of got something going at the end. We have not been as explosive in the running game as I think we had anticipated or hoped. But that last drive where we scored, we did put together several runs. They may not have been the big chunk runs that we like to see that are exciting, that get people on their feet, but 7 points is 7 points. And so if you got to go, 5 yards at a time, as long as you cross the goal line, that's the important thing.
And we start here, and it's a cliche, but it's so true in my opinion. The first 5 minutes of the third quarter is going to go a long way to seeing what happens in this ball game, Seth.
Oh, absolutely. If you're just joining us, Leopards did receive to start the game, so Jesus Rodea has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Kick is away, onside kick, and I'm not sure if it went 10 yards or not.
Well,
Leopards are covered it, but it's going to be a question of did he touch it too early?
If they're marking it at the 49, they can't give us the football.
I was going to say, the side judge on here is right down under me, and he ran down through right on about the 49 and a half yard line.
And that was a really, really good kick there. another half yard goes by, and we're recovering. And there wasn't really any Rivercrest player in the play either.
No,
it's just you get excited as it gets close, and just a half yard too soon, or full yard. I thought it was a half yard.
Yeah, that was a favorable spot. But anyway, because the side judge here, he was running from the time.
And I actually think that's probably the right call. I think we got there just a little early.
Here's the snap. Little flare out to the left side. Got room to run over the 40, 35, steps out around the 33-yard line. First down, Colts.
Boy, Clay Burke started from his right, our left and his right, came around, never slowed down, and turned up field, and QB hit him.
They've done a lot of things with that motion, but what they've been doing mostly is they've been running motion and then sprinting out with the quarterback. That time, there was no sprint out. They just pass it directly to the man in motion.
Twins left, split right. Give is to Turner off the right side.
Really good job.
Go down, maybe a loss of a yard there. Nice play by Angel Perez.
The left side of that line, and I think that may have been Jenkins out there,
Jenkins
was able
46,
to get some penetration and push his guy past the line of scrimmage and force the running back to have to stop and try to cut up field. And then the backside pursuit was really, really good, and got him for a loss.
Going to be 2nd and 11. Twins right, split left. Now bring the man from the left to right in motion. Give is to Turner off the left side. Fighting for yardage. Breaks off of one tackle. Still going. Still moving the pile. Just a mass of people.
Yeah,
they need to blow the whistle to prevent injuries at this point.
Yeah, that's something that we're seeing more and more of. We've seen more and more of this year.
And I say that, and unfortunately, their running back is hurt. I mean, you'd like to see.
They're not blowing that whistle quick enough, and unfortunately, their top running back now for the night, and that's Kobe Turner is down, was on the bottom of that pile, and he's getting up a little gingerly, I believe. Yeah. He's walking off okay,
and I'm glad to see him.
I am too.
With that because, and that's I understand the pile is still. You can see some movement in that pile, but I think you got to err on the side of we need to protect players when it's that stagnant.
Yeah, too big down here. We're in 4-down territory for the Colts, and we'll see here. Big third down.
Yep, 3rd and 5 from the 28-yard line. Trips right, split left. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it under and run. He's got room over the 20. Going to be brought down just short of the 15. We'll call it 16. First down, Colts.
Yeah, the direct snap back to Michael Rayner, number 11, one of their main go-to guys. And I don't know whether he was really going to throw the ball or not, but it was threat enough that it froze everybody, and he had a lane there and took advantage of it.
It sure looked like he was on a one read. If it was open, he was going to throw it, and if not, he was going to tuck it. And that one guy wasn't as open as he would have liked him to be, I guess, and he tucked it, took off immediately, and that is an athletic guy with the football, no question about it.
Sharp back onto the field for the Colts. 1st and 10 from the 16. Going to be Twins right, split left. Back to the right of Sharp. Here's the snap. Give is to the back, looking to run up the middle. He may have got a yard or two. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 14. Call it 2nd and 8.
Stop made by Angel Perez.
Range is back is out now, number 11, sitting in the bench down here in front of us. Now, I don't know whether he's winded, needs a rest, or looking at that ankle. He looked at that right ankle again, but
where he's really hurt teams earlier in the year is catching the football, and we've really locked him up in the passing game. Where he's done his damage against us is running the football.
Yeah.
Going to be 2nd and 8 from the 14. Twins right, split left. Here's the snap. Give is to Turner. Going to fight for yardage up near the 10-yard line. And this time, still, man, just gigantic pile.
Yeah, they had him. That's those situations right there. They had his forward progress stopped, and in the old days, that's when you blow the whistle, and they didn't, and they bulldozed for another yard or yard and a half or whatever.
That is going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
I'm not picking on these officials because it's high school football now the way it is.
Going to bring a man in motion from right to left. Make it Twins left, split right. Turner to the left of Sharp.
Well, we're clearly going to be in zone because nobody went with the motion man.
No, not at all.
To show man-to-man coverage, so they know we're in zone.
Ball's still on the ground.
And we may have it.
Malvern's got it, and we're running with it. Jabra on the recovery.
Yeah.
First down, Leopards.
Yeah, not a real clean snap there, Seth. And
it was mishandled before even the handoff.
Yeah, and Leopards right there on it, Ben, and that's a big turnover. That's a big, huge stop for these Leopards.
You certainly did not want them to go up 7, and right? I mean, that's stating the obvious. But down there around the goal line, you're just holding on for dear life. Very fortunate to get the turnover. Really unforced error because we didn't cause the fumble.
Right.
But you'll take it any way you can get it. And long way to go here for the Leopards. And the way that we've kind of been struggling running the football, you'd like to see at least 1 or 2 big long runs here to get downfield.
Twins right for the Leopards. Dupree going to take the snap. He's still going. He found off the pile, and he's going to get out near the 15. I thought he was down, and he just squirted out.
That's another one of those slow whistles that worked in our favor.
Yeah.
So about, another 3.5, 4 yards. Looked like they had him at about a yard, Seth.
Yeah, I thought it was done and gone, and all of a sudden I see him streaking down the sideline.
I'll tell you what, both teams have gotten a lot of their yards after contact, fighting for, and I mean, even Dupree's long touchdown run, they had opportunities to get him for a relatively small gain. So most of the yards today are physical, hard-fought yards.
Same formation for the Leopards will be Dupree on the run again. He lowers his shoulders, going to get near the 20-yard line. I believe they are going to give him the 20.
That'll be a first down. Should be, because we were on the 10, right?
Yeah.
It's first and 10 from the 10.
Going to be close.
We're going to see where on the 20 the ball is and where on the 20 the line is.
I think they're going to call it 3rd and 1.
Well, I can almost guarantee this will be a direct snap to somebody and right up Main Street.
Yeah. Find 76.
Call it 3rd and inches. Twins right for the Leopards. Dupree still on at quarterback.
We're not going to get fancy here. It's going to be Dupree right up the middle.
And here's Dupree up the middle. He breaks free. One man to beat. Wow. He makes the tackle. Wow. Nice play by that young man as Dupree gets brought down at around the 32-yard line.
We mentioned it in the first half. If you can get by that first wall, there's not a lot back there to as a safety net. In that case, there was a safety that made the stop. But if he doesn't make an open field tackle, and if he's just on the wrong side of the hash, he's not going to catch him. That safety just happened to be in the right spot on the field.
Move Dupree out to receiver. Watson back at quarterback. 1st and 10. Watson now looking to run off the right side.
Got some room.
Now going to cut up. He's going to fall forward to around the 40, 41-yard line.
Braylon had some room then, Ben, and he just kind of slowed down a little bit and let the blockers go ahead and form in front of him and picked up 8.
Well, it seems like those inside backers are blitzing up the middle, and so what the coaching staff's trying to do is we're actually running outside the sweep a little bit more than we are accustomed to seeing this team do, and trying to take those inside linebackers out of the play without even having to block them.
Twins left. Watson takes the snap, looking to get outside on the left. He's
got the
over the
down.
first down, going to be brought down just short of the 45-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Well, I tell you what, they're sending everybody. They had a corner up here, moved up almost to a defensive end spot, and chasing on the backside, number 4, Braylon Brownlee. He's a wide receiver. I guess he is a defensive end. My bad. I thought he'd walked up. But
well, what he's doing is he's
walking up.
It's almost like a 3-4 with a stand-up defensive end. He's not playing with his hand in the dirt very much. You can see him right there. He's standing up more like an outside linebacker.
Snap to Dupree, fakes the give to Watson, now looking to run upfield. Going to get up over the 50, still driving the pile. Falls short of the first down, but a nice gain on first down around the 47-yard line.
Ben, as long as we can go ahead and get 6, 7, 8 yards on this 1st and 10, it changes everything, doesn't it?
You almost wonder if the conversation in halftime wasn't kind of one of those challenger manhood speeches.
Yeah.
You know, like we feel like offensively up front we should be doing better than we did in the first half, and who's going to man up and beat your guy one-on-one, your big, strong guy, move him. And they certainly seem to have responded because we are winning the battles man-to-man up front blocking.
Twins right. I believe that's Watson in at quarterback. Watson looking to run up the middle.
We didn't win that one.
We didn't win that one. Sure didn't
He
win
may
that one.
lose a yard. And that'll bring up around 3rd and 3.
Along with Brandon Brownlee, making the tackle on the carry, Braden Watson.
And Rivercrest is just pinning their ears back, and they're coming. I mean, they're engaging as many as 8 guys at the line of scrimmage every snap.
Yeah.
Dupree back at quarterback. Twins to the left for the Leopards. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run to the left. Now cuts up. Got enough for the first down. Lowers the shoulder. Powers over a guy. Falls over the 40 down to the 39-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Well, I tell you what, if you play Madden, it looked like he hit the truck stick. You know, he flicked the R1 button up, and I got to say, I placed runner-up in the first annual Malvern Middle School Madden football tournament, so I know a little bit about Madden. But
big things going on over at the middle school.
One middle school player obviously better than I am.
Ooh,
Watson takes the snap, bobbled it a little bit, but fields it. Going to pick up maybe a yard or 2 there on first down.
You know, in that running game of ours, a high snap like that, it just doesn't take hardly anything at all to throw the timing off completely, Ben.
I say that. He gained 3.
Yeah, and that was a Braylon Watson 3.
And it certainly helps that Braylon's on the taller side of things, got long arms, and
plays basketball.
And it helps when you got an offensive line that can get a push. You know, I mean that if they don't get a push, if it's a stalemate at the offensive line, then it's probably a loss.
Going to be 2nd and 7. Dupree in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Watson. Now looking to run. Spins off of one, but brought down after a gain of looks like maybe 1.5, 2 yards. Ball at the 35.
Boy, I tell you what, there was a huge hole there. Vinny Winters took his guy out, completely out of the play, but the defensive end on the other side could come in and close in on Jalen, or that would have been a long one.
One of the things they're doing when they're bringing that backside pressure is they're eliminating that big cutback.
Yeah.
And we've seen us hit some before. We've seen Jalen to kind of feel it well and cut back. We're not going to get those much tonight.
Myers looking to throw deep to Carter Martin. He's got it.
Touchdown.
Now, wait a minute. How can you run that ball? How can you run that ball that long and call it incomplete?
It's not incomplete. It's going to be a touchdown or an interception. Dual possession should go to the offense, but we're going to see touchdown Leopards.
You got to watch this. Martin and the defender have the ball, and they look like they're running side by side at full speed.
What do you think they call it on? About the 9 or 10 yard line? They catch it, and
they ran it in at least from outside the 10.
I mean, you got to be upset if you're Rivercrest, but the letter of the law is dual possession goes to the receiver, and that was about as textbook as you could get, iPad as you could get. Dual possession.
The rule books are still on real paper, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And PDF.
Carter Martin hold. Rodea's kick is away.
And it is good.
It is good. 2:43 left here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 21-14. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back to Cortez Kennedy Field here at Colts Stadium. Leopards lead 21-14, 2:43 left here in the third quarter. Evan Myers just connected on a deep pass to Carter Martin in one of the craziest dual possessions you'll ever see. Onside kick again here by the Leopards.
And that's waiting 10 yards. They're going to mark it at the 49 of Rivercrest, and that's going to go our way.
That was back-to-back, just fantastic onside kicks. Rodea, perfect. on both of them.
Now, why are we having a conversation? We have one official that's literally there. We go. There's the sign. There's the signal. And here's the thing: like, we have not necessarily covered kicks very well. If you're going to give them the ball at the 40-yard line, why not onside kick? You're giving up 10 yards for an opportunity to get the football back.
There you go, talking like Seth on our coverage.
No comment. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Leopards come out there with a little bit of attitude.
Yeah,
Trayvon Marshall, and if he's ready to go get somebody.
And if you can score right here, you got to think that maybe you've got a chance to completely deflate the Rivercrest sideline.
Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run. Lowers the shoulder, powers forward for 2 or 3 yards there on 1st down.
But here's the other part, guys. I mean, like we said, Rivercrest got to the state championship game last year. This is a team that understands. Winning is about a mindset, and Rivercrest has figured it out. I mean, they've been good for a while. They have a winning culture, and so this is not a team that's just going to lay down. You're going to have to earn it.
I believe one of the Leopards, Dupree, had to come off there a little hobbled.
Yeah, I just did a quick look at their roster, and they've got a dozen seniors, so that's a dozen kids that went through the battles last year. And
but that means Genoa Harris is in, and what a luxury, you know, when you pull out Dupree for a little bit of a hobble, you can bring in a guy like Genoa.
2nd and 8, snap to Watson. Little cut back there, not a whole lot there. Falls forward for maybe a yard. Going to be about 3rd and 7 for the Leopards.
And, Ron, you mentioned it. You mentioned the guy coming off the backside right there. That prevented if he's playing normal defense, and normally your outside guy's going to be kind of staying up next to the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to be, you know, coming in pursuing, then you give yourself an opportunity to kind of make a one-on-one play against him. But because they're coming and they're pursuing like that, it's going to make it very, very difficult for us to make a play on the cutback.
Yeah.
Twins right, split left, 3rd and 7. Myers looking to throw. Got a man out there as Watson.
Oh,
he's going to be short.
Now what do you do? What we've been doing when it's been 4th and less than 5 on this part of the field, we have a tendency to go for it.
Yeah. It is going to be 4th and 4 from the 44-yard line. Malvern may run this down and use a timeout, although the clock's not running, so maybe not. Gonna take it. Guys, what do y'all think? What's your call here, Ron?
I pin him deep.
Punt it away.
Yeah.
Ben?
Well, I would probably line up in a formation and try to draw them off sides, and then have a shift where we could maybe move McAllister back to punting, and then if they don't jump, shift into punting formation and give it a kick.
And, you know, this is kind of one of the areas where you missaid. I mean, you missaid in a lot of areas, but you line up in that formation where you could see what you give, and then if it wasn't anything, you could drop back and punt.
We saw him do that multiple times last year.
So, I don't know. Big decision here for the Leopards. If you do convert, you keep momentum.
If you'd call timeout to punt the football.
Could be.
Why wouldn't you just punt the football?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Just depends on, I guess, if you need more time to think about it.
Do we have a fake punt?
This is one of those times where being a coach is hard.
Yeah. You know, McAllister's actually got the speed. You know, if we're going to do a fake punt, and it doesn't.
It looks like a punt.
Yeah, it looks like a punt.
And Rivercrest not buying it. Well, there they go. Now they're moving some guys back. I don't think we're going to direct snap to Vinny.
No.
That'd be the fridge. So McAllister on to punt. He's going to throw.
It was a fake, and
he's got it.
Oh, big hit.
Hunter Adams. It's all going to depend on the spot.
Was he past the spot?
To me, it looked like he was.
The Leopards say he was.
I don't think it was a very favorable spot.
I thought he got to about the 39 is where I thought he was.
I did too.
I really thought he was a yard past the 40-yard line.
No,
but I don't.
Wait a minute. They're going to have to measure.
I don't think
what a terrible spot! Oh, Wow, guys.
Wasn't a great angle, but it did appear he caught it around the 39 and was hit backwards.
No, we're a football short.
No, we're not a football short.
Yeah, we are.
No. Now look at where the other marker is, Ron. It may be inches. That was a rough spot there. I believe he had enough to get the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, I don't know who made the play for the Colts. Somebody came up there and put a major hit on him and stopped him in his tracks. I mean, it was a big play by the defender for the Colts.
It was a huge hit.
Oh, huge hit, yeah.
I mean, really good job of holding on to the ball because, it wasn't a –
There's been a few 50-50 calls that have gone our way. That one certainly did not. Sharp brings the Colts out. Jet sweep action. Got a little bit of room out there.
A little block in the back.
As he breaks the tackle of Carradine. Artis able to bring him down around the 38-yard line.
You know, momentum in high school, college football is huge. You know, Mo just moved over here with the guys in red after that stopping us on that 4th down play.
There's been a number of momentum-changing plays, and I think that's why you go for it on 4th down because you're trying to deflate. You have an opportunity to deflate them. I feel like we got the first down. It just didn't happen to go our way, and right now Rivercrest got an opportunity to try to deflate Malvern a little bit maybe.
1st and 10 carry to Turner. He jumps over the top, almost loses the football, but hangs on to it. He's going to pick up around 4 yards there. Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
And I don't think Rivercrest is going to get another playoff in the 3rd quarter.
No, they're going to take it to the 4th quarter with the Malvern Leopard leading this one 21-14, but the Colts are inside the 35-yard line, 40-yard line of the Leopards, and we will start the 4th quarter and see who advances after these messages from our sponsors.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
2nd and 6.
Welcome you back here to Cortez Kennedy Field, Colts Stadium. Rivercrest Colts on the move. Malvern leading by 7. Here's the snap. Going to be a jet sweep. Now cut up. Not a whole lot there. Maybe picked up 1 or 2. Going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
The Leopard defense has kind of solidified themselves against the run here in the 2nd half, and you wonder if the Colts aren't going to try to go to the air and pop a big one deep. We do have a Leopard down.
Yeah, I believe he was on the brunt of the end of that run. I believe that's Leonard Leach. He's already looking to get up.
Is it Leonard? Yeah. Yeah. Leonard's walking off gingerly, but he's walking off under his own power, so that's always a good sign. I mean,
it is, but Leonard's the guy you want in there on 3rd and 4 down here because he is one of the more tenacious defensive linemen that we have as far as being able to get penetration and make plays in the backfield. So an opportunity for somebody to step up. I bet they're a sophomore, whoever it is.
Going to be twins to each side. Turner to the right of Sharp. 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Turner, looking to throw out. Malvern got it well read. Now we just got to make a tackle.
Nice
I'm going to tell you, you better be on the ball if you're going to try to get one past Dylon Carradine and Jabral Artis on the same side of the field.
Same side of the field, yeah.
They both closed on that immediately.
They lost. Look what they lose, Seth. Lost 2.
No, well, maybe 3.
If you're going to test a couple of football players on this defense, I might try 2 different guys than that.
Big 4th down here for the Leopards to stop these Colts.
Call it 4th and 6. Bring a man in motion.
Sharp
rolling left, looking to throw. Got a man out there. It's complete. He's going to have enough for the first down as he gets over the 20.
Yeah.
And going to be brought down just short of the 15.
Yeah, they ran Latham out of the backfield on that one, and there just wasn't anybody there to cover him with his speed.
This seems like a rodeo. I mean, and I'm not saying that just because we're playing the Colts, but I mean, it seems like more guys are having to be hogtied and thrown to the ground because we got an illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure going
So it's not first down out.
No, that's going to back it up.
Oh, well.
That's going to make it 4th and 11, yeah?
I'm wondering,
Must have been the flag on the near side. We couldn't see because of the Rivercrest bench.
So why did they go ahead and run the play? Come on, guys, help me.
Well, it depends on the procedure. If it's a false start, they'll stop the play. But if they're too many guys in the backfield or
not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
But it's still a play that's not going to count for anything, unless you get offsetting penalties, I guess.
But they give the defense an opportunity to.
4th and 11.
Yeah, there could be a fumble. There could be an interception.
Okay, we're going to have to.
So that was probably, I'm guessing, some sort of a formation penalty. They either didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, or
they're going to have to call a timeout.
An illegal shift. They won't stop the play call.
Yeah, they got a timeout, and Leopards are going to talk it over, and so are the Colts. We're 10:27 left here, guys. Big 4th down stop here.
This would be huge.
This would be huge because not only that, they had just completed on their 4th and 6 or whatever to the pass, but had a procedure call, and so.
And the other part of it is, if you get a stop, you got pretty good field position.
Yeah,
you got good field position, and guys, I mean, we ran over. I would say probably 3/4 of the third quarter off.
Yes, we did.
On one drive.
On one drive. So you get the ball back here, and you get 3 or 4 yards a pop, takes the air out of the ball, and if you can punch it in at the end, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, and with the lack of success so far with them throwing the ball, they haven't had that much success. So, we feel like we may have that under control because we've intercepted one. We've knocked one down, and they've completed some passes on it. So we can stop them here, and it'll go a long ways to probably deciding, how this ball game's going to end up if we can go ahead and stop them and then put our foot on the throat and score another touchdown.
We'll see if they dig into the bag of tricks or run traditional here. Almost look like a false start. It's going to be that same pass they ran earlier.
And I think they did have an illegal shift.
It is incomplete anyway.
We're going to decline that, but I do think they had a guy going towards the line of scrimmage at the time of the snap.
Yeah. Illegal procedure is declined. Leopard's ball.
Huge play.
Okay. Now I understand my argument, which a while ago I completely understand it. Now, I'm all for it. I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Immediately regret
in
my
that
decision.
particular case, I think they could have called one of two things. They had a guy moving towards the line of scrimmage at the snap, and they had two guys in motion at the same time.
Yeah. I thought it was Canadian football there for a minute. But I digress.
That's exciting stuff right there. Great cup.
Bigger field.
Great cup. Bigger field. Here we go, guys. Leopards need to take some time off of this, move the ball, score a touchdown, and
it's Myers at quarterback. He takes the snap, gives it to Harris
idea.
off the right side.
There you go. There you go.
Breaking through everybody at the 40 and slung down around the 37.
Yeah, and then that was a situation there that we've been talking about, particularly Seth and Ben have been talking about in off air, that get Myers in there and do something other than throw, because they think he's going to throw. And that time he handed the ball off, and quite honestly, the coach weren't looking for it, guys.
And another thing that really helps is Genoa's got fresh legs.
Yeah,
he's fresh, and he's a A1 starter for most teams in the state of Arkansas.
Give is to Harris up the middle. He is picked up and driven backwards, body slam style. Now we got to watch out. Things getting a little chippy.
Yeah. I mean, looky here. I mean, you would think it was a fumble or something. They got a tackle. It's really getting a little chippy out there.
Well,
it's really getting chippier with the fans more than it is the players. I mean, other than Jabri clapping, we seem to be handling it pretty well.
Yeah.
Got Turner all fired up over there.
One way to get the crowd out of the game is put 6 on the board.
Right here, yeah.
Going to be 2nd and 9 for the Leopards from the 36. Here's the snap. Give is to Harris. Looking to run. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Leopards.
Yeah. And we've got a Colt down. Nope, he's getting up.
Well,
nope.
They want him to. He's trying.
That's big. It looked like 56. That would be Octavio. Yeah, he's up.
8:40 and counting left in this one. Leopards lead 21-14, facing a 3rd and 11.
Well, you really, if we can pick up anything here,
well,
you've got
and
to
this is an obvious passing down, which is exactly why I think you might run it.
Yeah.
Because even if you only get it half, you run clock and you give yourself an opportunity later.
Looking deep for Carter Martin. Carter goes up, unable to bring it in. Incomplete.
Really nice coverage there by number 9. It was one of those go up and the ball, Carter couldn't quite get it, and the ball hit the defender on the helmet, and it brings up.
That would have been another nice one to have that back shoulder throw.
Yeah.
Slow it down and see if you can't get that corner to run through you again. Because one thing that their corners aren't doing really are turning around and looking for the ball.
No.
And so if you can do, we'll call it a back shoulder throw, but you underthrow it, you do put them in very likely situation of running through the receiver and picking up a PI.
Looks like the Leopards are going to punt it on this one.
And if you average about 30 yards a punt, this means you should pin him back inside the 10.
Yeah. Well, now that he's lined up all the way over by the 10, I'm kicking it dead to the left sideline over here.
You've got to kick it to the other side. You've got to see that.
McAllister, good snap. Kick is away, and he kicked it to the right sideline. It's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nice coverage there. Got to make a tackle.
Oh, boy.
Unable to do so. We got a flag flying, guys, though, over the 30. 35-40.
There's another block in the back, maybe.
He's going to score, but we do have a flag all the way back at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
So, Jabri Artis already sprinting back. He knows the deal.
There is a penalty on the play.
Oh.
A 90-yard punt return by Clay Burke.
And that's, we see it.
They also they missed a hold and block in the back here at the Colt 45 too.
There.
A very unpopular call with the fans,
with the locals.
But the thing about it is, this was thrown at the 10-yard line not long after the young man had caught the ball. So
penalty will go against the Colts.
Leopards were down there. I mean, had multiple opportunities.
You would imagine this would be a hold or a block in the back. It looks like he's about to signal block in the back.
Yeah, and it looks like the Colts are going to start inside the 5-yard line or right on the 5-yard line.
Yeah, half the distance.
Yeah.
7:53 left in this one. Rivercrest has 2 timeouts. Malvern has 2 timeouts. Malvern leading 21-14 as Rivercrest comes out to start this drive. First and 10 from the 5-yard line.
I hate to be redundant, but this is another situation here. If the Leopards can get it, force a 3 and out here, and it'll go a long way on deciding who's going to advance against, I guess, Shiloh. And I'm assuming they're winning.
Well, you want to locate Rainier. He's in a very, very wide slot to the far right.
Twins to each side. Give his to Turner off the left side. He's going to be hit after about a gain of 2.
Yeah, nice pursuit over there by the Leopards, and they're across the field, and that looks like that. Well, guess who? I'll guess it for you. Angel Perez, number 8. He's everywhere.
I was going to guess 8 or 6.
Yeah, 6 was right over there with him. Usually when you find one, you find the other one, don't you?
Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Colts. Twins to each side. Turner to the right of Sharp. Going to bring a man in motion from left to right.
Moving.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, and it is, wow.
Oh, and he's gone.
Wow.
What looked like it was floating up to be an interception just magically falls right into his hand, and we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, we missed a tackle, and
we got a flag. I think.
No, that's a T.
That's a T.
No, he's 20.
Oh. Well, what would that be way down there?
I'm not sure. But he threw it.
And he picked it up.
Sideline warning. Sideline warning.
Probably so. Yeah, the guy went out and got the shoe for the kicker. Well,
he doesn't have it on yet.
He doesn't have it on yet. That's a big play, big play. You're crowding them up there, and they hit one over, falls right into the receiver's arms, and he's got the speed to, and the strength to get away from Braylon, and Braylon was there, just barely missed him.
Well,
nonetheless,
flat out, that was just luck. I mean, it floated, and we went for the interception and just missed it.
Yeah.
And whenever you undercut it and you miss it, there's nobody behind. 10 seconds left.
They might actually get this one off.
Actually get this off
6,
here.
5, 4.
Kick is away.
He might have missed it. Left.
It is
no good.
That could be big.
They should have just taken the penalty. I think they rushed it.
Take the 5 and go back.
Oh, that was absolutely huge. Leopards now keep the lead, 21-20 here. 7:04 left on the clock.
And you've got to figure, man, maybe he's got enough leg to kick a field goal, but I don't think he'd have enough time to tie his shoe and get it out there and get it done.
They'd have to use a timeout for sure, I would think, if they're going to try to.
Well, it's interesting. This is late in the season. Has this been a problem all year long, or did the week off just throw off the rhythm on how to get ready
I think that the way that they're so nonchalant about it, I think they just are accustomed to getting the 5 yards.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, you don't see I have not seen a coach jump up and down and point or anything. It's like, it's actually one of the coaches go the first 2 times went out there and got his shoe to him and tied it. Okay, we probably need to get our good hands people up here because I expect these people are going to try to onside kick us.
Do have Watson and Harris back to receive.
I mean, you got some pretty good hands up front.
Yeah,
you got mostly linebackers.
Yeah, and Carradine.
You got, I mean, even Tyler Golden's up at the front line.
Yeah.
Perez, Carradine.
Have not seen Dupree back yet. Don't really know what the status is on him. Hope he's okay. Kick is away. It's going to be deep to Braylon Watson. Fielded at the 15-yard line, up over the 20, 25, and he's going to fall forward to around the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for the Leopards.
All right, what we need now, we need that drive on our first possession in the third quarter, Ben. We need that 5-6 minute drive and go ahead and score. And Leopard coaches have gathered the Leopards up there around them and telling them, here's what we need to do, here's what we want you to do, and let's see if we can get it done. And I'm looking to see if Jalen.
Nope, no Dupree.
No Dupree and no Watson. And right now it's going to be Genoa Harris back there with Evan.
Well, like Seth said, fresh legs.
Here's the snap. Give his to Harris.
Wow.
He is walloped in the backfield.
Well, they saw that. They saw something, and that's that sophomore. That's a sophomore. Number 44 for them is Marcus Slayton. He's a running back linebacker, and he's played a little bit of both, but he's been a force there at linebacker, particularly when you blitz like that and nobody picks you up or you run right into it.
Yeah, there's no reading for their linebackers.
No.
They've got a gap that they're responsible for blitzing, and they are just coming. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're not reading pass, run. They're just coming.
2nd and 14. High snap, but fielded. Give his to Harris, looking to run. Now getting to the outside, but nothing there. Cuts it up, just gets what he can get, and it's not much. Maybe a loss of a yard.
Yeah, the Leopards really need something good to happen here on 3rd down, and this 3rd or 2nd? This is
3rd.
This is 3rd and a whole bunch.
3rd and about 15.
3rd and about 14, 15, so.
I see that we've got Jabri over here on the outside. Could be a jump ball situation for him.
Got Carter Martin split on the other end.
And it looks like Rivercrest going to be playing cover 2, so they're going to have safety help.
Here's the snap. Myers looking to throw. Just throws it up looking for Harris, and that's basically ran out of time. Incomplete.
Yeah.
Looked like Barber was open on the far outside
Barber, yeah.
on the right, but that would have been a really long throw.
Yeah, but he was out there, and Jared was out there by himself, kind of jumping up and down. And anyway, here we set 4th down. They're going to get the ball back, and 5 minutes and 25 seconds. The Leopards are going to have to make another stop.
McAllister on to punt.
And covering kicks has not been our friend today, so.
Yeah, not with the returners they've got.
Punt is away, and it is angled
not
out of
a good
bounds.
punt.
Well, that's going to be that's going to give them excellent field position. 5:20
we
left
got
here.
a whale of a spot.
No, he's walking it back.
Okay.
Still walking.
Still walking. Yeah, I was going. Yeah, I'm
going to say that was still probably a pretty good spot.
Yeah, that's a good spot. That was a good spot for the Leopards. And nonetheless, the Colts are going to take over 1st and 10 on a kind of a shank punt at the Leopard 43. And we got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this one, and it's interesting. Might get more.
Well, this is high drama. This is what high school football playoffs is supposed to be about.
Yeah, this is.
Sharp takes the snap, give his to Turner off the left side. Now cuts it up, falls forward. Nice gain on 1st down for the Colts. Going to get down to around the 37-yard line.
Turner did a really good job, like he has all evening, of finding the hole, finding these blockers, taking his time, and then sticking his nose in there and running with power. I'm impressed with 23.
Twins left, split right. Turner to the right of Sharp, up back off the right side. Going to be 2nd and 4. Give is to Turner, looking to go up the middle.
He's hit.
Crosses the 35, and now it just becomes a pile pushing contest. I think he might be a little short of the 1st down. Might be 3rd and 1.
Kobe Turner on the carry.
Third and a short one.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 1 for the Colts.
Gonna stay Twins left, split right. Up back still on the right side. This time Turner to the left of Sharp.
We need a turnover, bad snap or something.
I suspect they're going to run it. They got more blockers than we got guys. Got penetration.
Hold on to him, and we do.
We do. All right.
They're going to lose a couple, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and 3-ish, maybe 4.
Boy, I tell you what. Aaron DeVoe come across there on a mission.
Yeah, he just beat 2 guys. I mean, he had to fight through two guys because they had more blockers than we had guys in the box.
Yeah.
And you had to win a one-on-one battle. Big-time opportunity for the Leopards to get off the field. Here on 4th and 3, if they can prevent 3 yards, you feel pretty good.
Well, this is going to be a Rainier run, almost guaranteed. Sharp is off the field.
He does have some pass attempts.
Turner to the left of Rainier. Here's the snap. Rainier looking like he's going to throw now, just takes off.
He's got it.
He's got the 1st down and more. He falls over the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
That's where you've got you got to play your zones. I mean, understand he's good, but
and you got to break down. We just kind of ran by him.
Yep.
Easier said than done to make an open field tackle on a guy that elusive.
Oh, that's true. He is really a good back.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Going to stay with Rainier. Twins right, split left. Turner to the right of him. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Turner. Rainier looking to run the outside. He's got room. He's over the 20, 15, breaks the tackle, still going. He will score. Touchdown, Colts.
Michael Rainier, the outstanding, and they've got some really good sophomores. They're kind of a sophomore-laden team in the skill people like we are, and they have scored with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left here to take a 26-21 lead.
And I'm very surprised that they're putting on the shoe. I mean,
yeah, you'd think you'll be going for 2 here.
I think they'd go for 2, right?
I think they are.
Oh, they're going to. Okay.
Yeah,
56 was messing with the shoe. Maybe he just jumped the gun a little bit.
Well, and the referees wanting to know where they wanted to spot the ball, and they chose the hash mark on the home side. So
this is a big play.
Yeah.
You get a stop here, a touchdown should win the game.
Yeah. They're going to run Rainier back in there again, number 11, and let him run option pass and see if we can't get a handle on him, break down and tackle him. 23's back there with him.
Twins left, split right. Snap to Rainier. He's going to run up the middle, and he's
floodgates open for him.
Yeah,
big hole. Or 2-point conversion is good. And guys, I'm looking over at that sideline, and it looks like Dupree is likely done for the game. He's got a jacket on over there.
Yeah.
So this one's going to finish out without Dupree, who's been the closer for us in many games.
Yeah, you can't take the number 6 rushing leader in the state of Arkansas out of a ball game and not have some repercussions of it. But nonetheless, the Colts have stepped up and they've taken it back to us. I mean, they've ran the ball well, they've blocked, their defense has played well, and
Leopards got to get back up off the mat if they want their season to continue.
Yep, you'd like to start it off with good field position. You'd like to get a good return.
As Mike Tyson would say, everyone's got to play until you get punched in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will be Harris and Watson back deep to receive for the Leopards. Kick is away.
Hopefully it'll go out of bounds.
It does go out of bounds.
And that'll be good field position.
Well, guys, I tell you one thing. This is a fast-moving ball game. It's 9:15. We've got 2 minutes and 49 seconds, so there's not a lot of passing. And we'll stay here with you with see what happens. Leopards get the ball. Let's call it 2 minutes and 49 seconds. 1st and 10, and they're going to have to start from what, Seth? Their own
35.
Their own 35. Not bad field position. We have noticed, and we will remind you again that one of the top running backs in state, Jalen Dupree, has not been in hardly any at all in the second half. He went out early, on that first drive?
No, he just went out a couple drives ago.
And no running backs unless they shift somebody, so it's a pass.
Myers looking to throw, batted down by the rusher. That was Brownlee. Looking for,
yeah, I said that number 4, the defensive end. He's really a heady player. He's not a big kid, but he's a kind of a tall, rangy kid, and he got up to knock that one down.
That's when the offensive line coach usually tells them put a helmet right in a spot that'll discourage them from jumping up there again.
Yeah.
And they look like they're going to put the entire drive on Evan's shoulders here.
Yeah.
Myers looking to throw. Got Carter Martin out there.
Got to get out of bounds. Got to get out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds.
Oh, they
made out of bounds.
Wow.
Well, I thought he was already out of bounds, but I guess they threw him out. I was looking for a possible late hit.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd and about 2.
Was that Barber or was that Martin?
No, it was Martin.
It was Martin. No, they may very well run this one.
Yeah, Jared was over there with him, and well, that's a kid that's getting a lot more playing time as the season's gone on. He'll block.
Jared's a hard worker. Always
yes, he is.
Been.
Quiet kid, kind of like the quiet man. He doesn't say much to anybody.
Still no back. You would think they might consider running here, but they're going to throw it.
Trips right. Screen pass Junell. He's got him 45-50. He's going to get out of bounds as well. Around the 46-yard line, 2:31 left here. Malvern still has 2 timeouts.
You know, Ben, you talked about that that's not a jump pass. That's just a raise up and throw over.
Yep.
And you've said basically that's kind of been there all evening, hadn't it?
Yeah, when they blitz those linebackers, you're taking those potential tacklers out of the way. They're doing that on their own. One of the ways to kind of stymie a super aggressive linebacking core is to run screen plays. And we've hit that screen play a couple of times tonight.
Twins to each side, up back on the right side. Myers in at quarterback. Takes the snap looking to throw. Over the head of Braylon Watson.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
That's really not that big of a deal. He wasn't going to pick much up on it anyway. And all you do is you make sure that they don't make the tackle in bounds and keep the clock running. So
no harm.
That's not the end of the world
right there.
That's not
the end of the world right there. And you know, there's something, Evan knows it, and that's one of those learning experiences for number 12.
Going to be 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 46-yard line. 2:28 left here. Leopards come to the line, twins to each side. Up back is Janelle off the right side. Myers takes the snap, looking to throw.
He's open.
Got a man. It's Carter Martin.
Oh, he underthrew it.
It's underthrown of what would have been a walk-in touchdown. Turner able to catch up to it and knock it away.
Yeah, and Evan knew it. Evan knew it as soon as you got to get it out there, because these corners and safeties for this bunch are they got plenty speed to close.
Yeah, if the Leopards aren't able to punch it back, that's going to be the one you look back on and say ouch, because it was there.
It was there. Carter Martin was well behind. He had 2 or 3 yards anyway when the ball was thrown, but it just had a little bit too much air on it, not quite long enough.
Malvern going to take a timeout here. But this is such a crucial game, and you say, well, the clock stopped, why take a timeout? Well, it's because you got to pick up a first down.
You got to pick up a first down, and granted, we're in 4-down territory, but we've got to get a 1st and 10. And gosh, you can say what you want to, but boy, that was a golden opportunity there that Carter Martin, that far behind, and just didn't quite get it to him.
Yeah, and that.
But I tell you one thing, putting Myers back there in the second has changed our offense some, and it's helped our running game a little bit, and he's done an admirable you say it. Admirable.
Well, and he's had to come in,
He's coming in to a situation everybody knows what he's got to do, basically.
He is, and right there, what you're thinking in your head is don't overthrow him, give him a chance.
Yeah.
And it just sadly just was too much underthrown on that one and gave them a chance to make up the ground. Trips right, split left. Myers going to roll right, looking to throw.
Intercepted.
It was going to be intercepted, but they run into each other and knock it away.
Both guys had a chance at that, and if just one of them gets out of the way, it's an interception.
Yeah. That's aggression on a looks like the corner and the safety back there.
They almost helmet to helmet themselves.
They did.
Unnecessary roughness on each other.
That's almost a targeting call on somebody.
It's going to be 4th and 10 to 2:16 left here. Malvern one timeout. So as Ron said, the game's likely going to come down to this.
Yeah, this is the season right here.
I think we're going to go ahead and use our last timeout.
See what Coach Carter or Lance Parker draws up, and see what the defensive coaches for these Colts do.
Well, this is one that if you've had some play in your back pocket for when you need it, this is the break the glass in case of emergency and throw everything out the window and try to get this 10 yards.
That's absolutely right.
Run 7 out there and have him do something.
And this game it's just been a great high school football game.
Really
Momentum shifts here and there, and we get that onside kick, and I'm thinking we go down and punch it in. It's ball game, and then it's been a roller coaster, and no matter who comes up short tonight, both teams have played well enough to advance.
Yes, they have, and both teams, however it turns out, both teams are going to show well next weekend.
Well, here it is. Here's your season, 2nd and 16. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left.
So you're looking for a matchup.
4th and 10. Twins on each side. Myers takes the snap, looking to throw, gets rid of it.
He's open.
Jabri Artis has got it.
Well, hold on to the ball.
Yardage. He's over the 30 down to the 28, and this season continues.
Well, that middle was open.
For at least another 2 minutes and 8 seconds it does.
For 2 minutes and 8 seconds, we have life.
And the run is still very much in play because you certainly do not – and now, yes, we're seeing Braylon Watson in the backfield where he can get the handoff.
And it is a handoff to Watson looking to run. Not a lot there. He falls forward for maybe a gain of 1.
Okay,
the last thing you want, not the last thing you want to do, but one of the last, if you score, you don't want there to be enough time for Rivercrest to mount a drive. So
1:48 left. You don't have to be in too much of a hurry here. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 23-yard line.
No running back for Myers here, so we're throwing it here.
Myers looking to throw.
Oh, boy.
He thought there was a 5-yard stick. Receiver thought it was a go. Miscommunication, and thankfully falls incomplete.
Yeah, it looked to me like that defender almost got a handle on that ball as it came out, too. So there was a couple things going wrong on that play. Big third down here.
Boy, you almost feel like if you read that, the corner had bit on that early enough, you'd
give a little pump and go.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball still on the 23-yard line. Or 3rd and 9, my apologies. 1:32 left on the clock. Twins to each side. Janelle up back on the right side. Myers takes the snap looking to throw. He's got Artis on a slant. He's going to have it.
Where's the mark?
Where's the mark?
It's going to be near the first down. They're going to say 4th down, 4th and 1.
Oh, 4th. Whoa. Wow, that has to be a football short. Come on, guys.
4th and 1, 1:10 left on the clock. You don't want to rush because you got to get this 1 yard.
Yeah.
Going to be Twins left. Here's the snap. Give to Watson, and they just blew it up. And that's going to be the ball game. Valiant effort by the Leopards, but they're going to come up a yard short of the 3rd round of the playoffs.
They kept sending, and they'd sent those linebackers all night, and they blew it up right to where we were trying to go with Braylon Watson, and Leopards are going to lose this one 21-28, and the Rivercrest Colts will advance to play Shiloh again.
Yeah, you've lived for so long now on the run. You got to think we can get a yard, and they just split a couple gaps there, got right in the face of Watson, who just had nowhere to go from the jump.
Yeah.
Well, and Rivercrest figured something out because they figured out some sort of blitz scheme or something that really we never found an answer for.
Right, you're exactly right.
Bringing those inside backers really created a lot of havoc for us. We've made all of our hay this year running in between the tackles or at most running off tackle. We've not really ran a lot of sweeps or anything to the far outside, and they found a way to really just plug all of those gaps all night tonight.
Yeah, Trey, I've got to take my hat off and kudos to the defensive staff at Rivercrest because they saw some things that they could take advantage of from us and some ways to stop us, and they did. And looks like the Colts will take one more play.
Yeah, here's what you got to think, though, guys. These guys went their entire conference season without their starting quarterback, and then they lose Jalen Dupree here at the end. And there was absolutely no quit, no excuses. They drove down and had a chance, to win the game. They were a yard away from picking up a first down, and now we're getting a little chippy. Hopefully we can just get the last few seconds off and get out of here. But you got to admire the effort. There was never any excuses being made, and you were a yard away from continuing on and having a chance to go and tie this game.
Yeah, every opportunity for the Leopards at some point to just kind of fold in and say, well, let's get ready for next year, but that never happened. Yeah. You're absolutely right, and as we look at the future, we kept talking all year long about these sophomores. Well, they'll be juniors next year with a lot of experience, and so I think the future is extremely bright for both of these programs. But just the sheer number of sophomores that got great experience, that grew up, was absolutely huge. Before we go, I do want to give another thanks last time this year to the Laverne, Steve and Mary. They do a great job for us. They volunteer a ton of time to make this a reality.
Yeah, all we do is talk. They set it all up. They take it all down. And they're the real MVP.
Yes, so thank you. And if you see them out and about, give them a thanks because this doesn't happen, the broadcast, without them.
And Malvern, I know you're going to be upset about the result, but you have no reason to be upset with your kids because they represented your community with a lot of pride.
And they never
and
quit.
a lot of class.
And they never quit.
We won well and lost well this year.
It tried to get chippy here at the end, and quite honestly, the Leopards weren't having any of it. They just went ahead and finished things out. And unfortunately for the Leopards, we got a long drive home, and for the Colts, so we wish you good luck as you go into the playoffs.
The future
win one for the public schools.
That's right.
That's
the future is bright for Malvern, and we can't wait to bring it to you next year. Thank you so much for listening in this year. We'll be back next year for Malvern Leopard football.